Hello, we're looking at section 10-5 in your Geometry Part 2 textbook. This is found on page 643 in your textbook. Problem number 1 here is talking about finding the area of a regular nonagon meaning in this case 9-sided, and each side is 10 centimeters. Now, the way that this works is, first of all, we're going to find the area of one of the triangles, and you can see that it's kind of been divvied up here from here to here and from here to here. Now, if I did that all the way around, I would end up with 9 different triangles, and so the formula that we've used before is that it's 1/2 the area, A stands for the apothem, and P stands for the perimeter. Well, if each side is 10, as it's saying, then that's 10, and that's 10, and that's 10, and that's 10, all the way around. So that would be a total of 90 centimeters for the perimeter, okay? Now, if you want to find what this angle is right here, you simply take 360 and divide it by however many sides you have, which in this case is 9, and you're going to end up with 40. Now, if that whole big angle is 40, and we draw this right down through here, that's called the apothem, and it's going to be half of that. So if we think about this, we know that if all the way across is 10, then that right there is 5. This is what I need to know. I need to know what A is, or what the apothem is. But I can use this right here, which is the tangent of 20, because I know the opposite is 5, and the adjacent is A. So this is the opposite, and this is the adjacent, okay? And so when I set that up, that's how we can find that A, if I solve for that, is just 5 divided by the tangent of 20. Now, if you'll just leave it that way, it'll be much more exact and let your calculator kind of do the work for you. So all I'm doing now is plugging in 1/2 A, which I just found, it's 5 over the tangent of 20, times all the way around, which is the perimeter. The perimeter is here, which we found out was going to be 90. And when I just use my calculator to multiply all of that together, I end up with approximately 618.18, or just 618 square centimeters. Okay? Now, we can do that same thing . Let me erase some of this so that it's not so messy. We can do the same thing for the got it section here, and that is, again, this one is a regular pentagon with 4-inch sides. So again, first of all, pentagon means 10 sides. If they're all 4, then the perimeter is going to be 40. Okay. Now, again, if I want to think of it this way, like we did here, if I take a 10-sided figure and it's 360 all the way around that, then that means each one of those is going to be 36. So that means this right here, that angle right in there, is going to be half of that, or 18. I know also that if this is a 4-inch side, this is a 2 right here. But I'm looking for my apothem. So for the same reason, I would say the tangent of 18 is equal to 2 over A, opposite over adjacent. Okay. So as we kind of work our way down through this, then it's going to be A times the tangent of 18 equals 2 divide both sides by the tangent of 18. I'm just showing you how to get this. And you end up with, let me go down here, the apothem is going to be 2 over the tangent of 18. And again, just leave that in your calculator so that you can get a more precise answer. So now, remember the area is 1/2 the apothem, which we just found, times the perimeter, which is going to be 40 in this case. And if you multiply all of that together with your calculator, you should end up with something like around 123.1, and we're talking about square inches. Okay. All right. Hope that was helpful. This is a different kind of formula, but it involves having to use trigs to find your apothem in order to be able to use that formula. So best of luck.